it says determine the contract cost. It checks the current ask price of the selected put option and multiplies by 100, right? That makes sense. Then it calculates the quantity. It divides the risk capital by the contract cost. Okay, so 4 contracts. That's 4 put option contracts on a $100,000 account is a little ridiculous. Safety checks. It always tries to buy at least 1 contract if the signal is valid. Cash limit. If the calculated quantity costs more than your available cash, it reduces the size. Okay, so that makes sense. So here's the backtest. It's currently running. I'm monitoring it. And then the 30-day backtest completed with 0 trades, which makes sense because it never triggered this price action. This is actually fantastic. This AI is really smart. Holy crap. Okay, so what I would want to do is I would want to take bigger positions. I don't like it only trading 2%, right? It depends on everyone. Everyone's got their own risk tolerance and all that. Oh, look at that. It actually made more money again. What the hell? When would that have been? It actually made another trade and made more money. I thought that it would have only made money in March, but this is actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed so far. Look at this. It's like barely ever loses any money. It's just basically going up. Look at that. Boom. Made another 5,000 bucks. This thing is awesome. I guess this is over that downturn, right? This is all going over. We're doing this from February of 2025 till May of 2025. So this is actually like the perfect time period for this thing. So we're running this thing and so far so good. I'm actually very impressed with how this thing is working out. So what I would want to tell this bot is, okay, this bot should definitely take much larger positions than 2%. We should use at least 10% of the account when buying the puts. I think 10%, but we might need to make sure that we don't hold them too long or something like that. But we might also need to make sure that the puts don't go to 0 because we hold them too long or something. What do you recommend? Do not change the code yet. All right, let's see what it comes up with. This thing is too little, 2% of the account. I mean, this is actually pretty impressive. Look at how much money. This is a 2% of the account position. It made 10,000 bucks in like a month with only 2% of the account. That's actually really impressive. Right? But imagine, what if it owned more, right? What if it owned 10%, right? Like this is something I'm thinking of. You know, I could actually run on maybe my Schwab account, right? And then just whenever something pops up, I'll just take a bunch of cash and just buy this, right? I think that'd be really cool. Or what we could do is we could have a bot that normally owns like a TQQQ or something like that and flips over to put options when we start seeing a market downturn. That would actually be pretty damn interesting too. As it says, currently crunching numbers, increased position size is a major jump. In the options world, this move goes from conservative to aggressive speculation. Makes sense. The risk going to 0, you're absolutely right that worried about options going to 0. If you allocate 10% of your account to a single put option and it expires worthless, you lose 10% instantly. A string of 3 to 4 bad trades could draw your account down by 30 to 40%. Yeah, that makes sense. So what do you think about that? Put it into the comments. Let me know. I respond to all of your comments. So I'm very interested to hear what you thought about the video and what do you want to see next. And of course, if you're interested in any of this stuff, go check it out at botspot.trade.